Now at 6, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 6. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Bridget Piorlo. A man is facing charges tonight after police say he beat up a pregnant woman while trying to steal her car in East Haven.
Officers say the woman was in the drive-thru at the Dunkin' Donuts on Route 80 when two employees stepped in to stop the suspect.
Fox 61's Julie LeBlanc was able to obtain exclusive video of the incident. We do want to warn our viewers it might be disturbing to watch.
Police tell us the victim in this case was at this drive-through window when the suspect allegedly pulled up in front of her, blocking her in before getting into her car. We obtained this video from a nearby business, catching the incident on camera. Police say it happened around 7:40 Tuesday night when 28-year-old William Rodriguez of New Haven pulled up in a stolen car, parking nose-to-nose with the victim's car. Rodriguez, who police say seemed heavily intoxicated, is then seen walking over to the passenger side of the victim's car before getting in. Police say he demanded the woman give him her keys, and when she refused, Rodriguez began punching her. Officers say the victim is 4 months pregnant and took cover inside the store. Officers say Rodriguez then struggled to operate the car, leaving time for Dunkin' employees to run out and pull him out. In this surveillance video, you can see them punch him several times and toss him to the ground, pinning him down until officers arrived a few minutes later. Rodriguez was arrested, during which police say there was a struggle where he allegedly bit a paramedic on scene.
The bravery of those two employees that sprung into action, again, we never want to encourage somebody to put their safety at risk, but their actions is a testament to their bravery, and we can't thank them enough.
Rodriguez facing a New Haven judge Wednesday morning, where we learned he has a lengthy criminal history, including several outstanding arrest warrants. His public defender says Rodriguez does not have stable housing and admits to having issues with substance abuse and no financial means to post bond. Back in East Haven, those who frequent this Dunkin' Donuts are happy this all ended the way it did, with the two employees stepping in.
Brave folks. Brave folks. You just don't know what anybody's carrying these days.
I've seen a lot of things happen, and people just mind their business, something serious, especially of a lady who's pregnant. A lot of people get killed over something pettier than that, So thank God she's alive, too.
Now, the judge did set Rodriguez's bond at $500,000. We are in East Haven. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
And thank God those two employees weren't hurt as well. All right, we have an update now, a sad one. The 6-year-old in Bridgeport who was hurt in a domestic violence incident has now died. That child's name has not been released. A sibling and the child's mother were both also injured in the September 25th incident. They're both expected to be okay. Abdul Rahim Suleiman was already charged in the incident, and he has had his charges upgraded to include murder with special circumstances. His bond is now set at $10 million.
Warmer temperatures are expected as we head through the next several days, back up into the 70s. So any fall chill will be on hold. Here's a look at the numbers right now. Mid-60s in the Hartford area, upper 60s in New Haven, and I think we'll see 70s over the course of the next several days. Nothing to show you here on the satellite and radar across Connecticut, but you will see this band of showers approaching. This is from a cold front that's really going to break apart by the time it gets to us. In fact, it doesn't bring us colder temperatures. We're only warmer as we head through the coming days. And as that front falls apart, I think the showers will as well. So we're not anticipating any rain tonight. Upper 50s as we're gearing up for the news at 11. We're looking at overnight lows that'll be right around 50 degrees. So here we are kind of stepping you through the evening tonight, near 60 by 10 p.m. We're in the 50s to start off the day tomorrow. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds. By lunchtime, temperatures are near 70, and we'll see highs in the low to mid 70s as we head through the afternoon. We're going to talk about how much longer this little warm-up lasts and when the fall chill returns coming up.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Naugatuck Valley flooding victims can now access relief resources in person at the FEMA Disaster Recovery Center in Southbury.
Experts will be on site at the Southbury Town Hall daily to answer any questions people might have.
Fox 61's Brooke Griffin spoke to leaders who say this will help relief efforts tremendously.
Here at Southbury Town Hall, there are signs pointing straight to where flood victims can try to go to get their livelihoods back. This is an effort that's made possible by both FEMA and the Small Business Association. 6 weeks ago, flooding ripped through the Naugatuck Valley, killing 2 women and doing unfathomable damage to homes, businesses, and roads.
You know, this is my community. Like I said, I've been born and raised here. I'm a generational citizen. And like I said, it's kind of personal. So yeah, that hurts to see the destruction. I didn't realize how much that was going to affect me.
In order to help get the valley back on its feet, FEMA and the Small Business Association quickly moved in to assess the damage and get funding out to those who need it most. Now, that help is in a central location.
And we know that they have lots of questions because doing your own recovery and moving ahead with that recovery can be very difficult for many people, and that's why we're here to help them on the road to recovery.
The FEMA Disaster Recovery Center at Southbury Town Hall will be here until further notice. As long as people need help, these crews will be here 7 days a week to answer any questions.
When they come to the center, obviously bring your registration number. So I believe it's a 9-digit number. Have that with you. If you have any documents, insurance forms, if you've already applied for your insurance, which we encourage people to do as well. If you have photographs or documentation of your property that you would like to bring along, that's well.
FEMA leaders say around $4 million worth of relief money has already been distributed to more than 1,000 homeowners and about 300 businesses. They tell us that's just the beginning as people put in more applications and work through this flood recovery. There's also going to be a second recovery center. That's going to be down in Wilton at the Lady of Fatima Church. It's going to be the exact same setup and process with the same benefits as here in Southbury, just a different location. We have all the information for both of these at fox61.com. In Southbury, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Brooke, thank you. Another illegal ghost gun dealer has been shut down here in Connecticut. Attorney General William Tong making that announcement today that Utah-based AR Industries will cease operations. In a settlement, AR Industries must dissolve its website and deactivate all social media accounts. This is the third settlement reached with ghost gun dealers involving illegal sales into Connecticut.
Tanks, soldiers, and choppers seen at Israel's northern border as Israel says they've initiated ground incursions into Lebanon, going after the Hezbollah militant group after yesterday's missile strike. Fears continue to rise as the conflict intensifies, creating concerns that it could create a regional war in the Middle East. Israeli and Iranian officials have both threatened revenge on the other over additional strikes.
Local Jewish federations and state leaders are denouncing Iran's recent missile attacks on Israel.
Yeah, officials here consider this a significant escalation and fear the potential of a regional war.
Fox 61's Lindsay Kane is in West Hartford outside the Jewish Federation of Greater Hartford with all the details tonight.
Local Jewish leaders say they're standing in solidarity with Israel and they continue to pray for their people overseas. This comes as the Jewish faith is celebrating Rosh Hashanah today. Iran launched nearly 200 missiles into Israel. With the help of the United States and allies, many of those missiles were intercepted. Iran has said the attack was in response to killing Hamas and Hezbollah leaders. It's unclear still if anyone was killed in yesterday's missile attacks. The Jewish Federation of Greater Hartford released a statement condemning Iran's attack. It says in part, from Hamas to Hezbollah to the Houthis, Iran has been the power supporting Israel's terrorist enemies and providing them with the weapons and know-how to attack Israel's civilians. We are thankful for the support promised by the United States to actively defend Israel from the Iranian threat. The president and CEO of the Jewish Federation of Greater Hartford says it's been difficult to learn about the attacks, with many members of the local community having direct ties to Israel.
And here at home, virtually everybody I know in this community having a connection to Israel, having children in Israel, family in Israel, friends, visiting Israel often, and so it was really a scary time yesterday.
On Monday, the Jewish Federation of Greater Hartford is set to hold a vigil to mark 1 year since the war began with Hamas and to honor the lives that have been lost overseas. In West Hartford, Lindsay Kane, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Lindsay, thanks. New York City Mayor Eric Adams could soon face even more charges. Prosecutors making the disclosure as Adams appeared back in court today. You see him there. Last week, he was indicted and arraigned on multiple charges that he allegedly took bribes and accepted illegal campaign donations as well. Adams did not speak after the hearing today, but gave a quick thumbs up before he stepped back into his vehicle. He is the first sitting New York City mayor to be criminally charged.